So today I'm going to channel my inner Sanji and we're gonna just get cooking, so let's go!
Greetings, scum. This is Lord Frieza with a rather imperative announcement. Subscribe to SUPERMECHAFRIEZA, lest I sell this pathetic rock you call a planet for mere pennies. Ho 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 ho!
Hey guys, so today I am doing a little celebration video for reaching 100 episodes on One Piece. Woo! And today I'm going to make Devil's Fruit themed cakes. Now I'm going to do Ace's and Luffy's. I'm going to do the Mera Mera, which is Ace's, and also the Gomu Gomu, which is Luffy's. And I'm really excited. Now I did Ace's, I think it was like 2 days ago, so I will insert the footage for that here. It was on my old camera, so the quality is not as good as this camera. I don't know, actually. I'm hoping that this has better quality, but if it doesn't, oops. But anyways, so I did Ace's, and we'll roll the footage for that. What I think I'm going to have to do, unless gravity, I could smush it, but then I risk smushing the bottom. Hopefully it cuts pretty well, just like butter. There we go. I'm just so tempted. I'm gonna have to try this. This is so dang good. Trying to think of what I need to do for this guy. I guess just start with the icing. So as I turned the camera off, I actually went through and took off another slice, but I got the buttercream, or the frosting, I guess you could say, and I am going to frost this little guy up. Don't mind the chocolate everywhere. Ooh, oh my gosh. That was a little... The frosting's really just gonna act as a glue for the fondant. So I figured it didn't really matter what color it was going to be. Note to self, when you do this, make sure to get this part, the inside first. That is important. Okay, so for the most part, I think I got everything pretty dandy and pretty good. My cake is moving! It's a small little circle, it doesn't know what else to do with its life. It's fondant. Okay. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to knead the fondant first, and then you roll it out, because it has to get kind of warm. Oh, spun that on accident. I can think of. Wow. And none of you saw that. Look at that. That is... I don't even know what that is right now. You know, I'm curious to try this. I'm gonna cut out those little flame shapes with a can. Creation. No idea if this is gonna work. If it doesn't, well then I guess I will just have to cut them out on my own. I'd say that is dandy. Now this step I was looking forward to, just painting on the kind of flame that you see on the fruit, just to give it more dimension and it's not, you know, just a flat fruit. Ooh, almost lost it. Now today I'm going to do Luffy's, the Gomu Gomu, and I'm really excited to do Luffy's, just how the fruit looks in general. It's probably going to be a little bit easier than Ace's was. And I'd say Ace's turned out pretty okay. But the one thing I'm kind of sad about is how my camera kept falling, so when I put it back on the tripod, I messed up the setup near the end. So, oops. So today I'm going to channel my inner Sanji and we're going to just get cooking, so let's go. I basically skipped the making the cake part, but for Luffy's I had a white purple swirly cake that I was going to use, but it stuck to the pan, so I'm hoping these ones do not. That'd be tragic. So I'm just gonna hit them over this and hopefully it comes out. trying to like. Ooh. Oh, it came out! Woo! I am so excited this one came out. Look at that! Look at that beauty. Just has a little flower on it. Perfect. We got one out. Gotta get one more out. Oof. Come on. Come on. You got this. Oh! Wow, these ones came out better than Ace's did. Look at that. Beauty. Now I'm going to have to make some adjustments to the cake just because it is not perfectly circle how I want it. So what I'm going to have to do is just cut off this extra cake part. And hopefully we can get it to be a perfect circle. So I think that's good for, I'd say that's good for this one. This one now. Just from the Aces, I still left extra cake on it, so, ooh, cake. Oh, that's good cake. Amazing. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just kind of set it there. You know what? I forgot the frosting. Oops. So now I am going to open the fondant. Wouldn't that be horrible if this actually wasn't purple fondant? Ooh. Look, just look at that. Look at that fondant. Oh my gosh. That's insane. That's like so much sugar. Need some water. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a thin little layer. Save that because I'm gonna need a lot. So I will put that up there. I really want to try to make this as thin as possible. So I guess you just gotta knead it first. It honestly, fondant just reminds me of Play-Doh. It's just like Play-Doh. Like squishy. Oh, I don't even know. This might even be too much. Oh, so I don't know how much longer I have to knead this, but oof, I'm gonna. Oof, don't want to do that on my table. Glass table. So I guess I really just gotta spread this baby out. People always ask me between which bae is my favorite bae in One Piece, and it's Sanji right now. He's just top A right now. I do love Zoro. I have nothing against Zoro. I just feel like Sanji would treat me better, and yeah. So that's why I picked Sanji. I just think Sanji's cuter. I also just recently watched the Funimation dub of One Piece. Some clips, and there was a clip where Zoro and Sanji were arguing when Usopp came and punched him, and I do like the dub. The dub is fun to watch, so I might eventually just, when I get far enough in One Piece, also watch the dub, but on my free time, so don't worry. I do enjoy it. I just love One Piece. It's something that I am angry at myself for not starting earlier, but I'm also glad I eventually started, so I can't be too upset about that. We got this, na na na. Okay. There we go. This one's actually spreading easier than the orange one, so this is weird. Okay, so I think I rolled it. Oof. I rolled it as thin as it can go. So what I'm going to do is just gracefully transfer it to this. Kind of pulling the tablecloth around. Oh, it's the tape. Oh, I just ruined the table. It's got a chunk. Okay, let's just transfer it. Oh, yes, yes. Okay. And I obviously am gonna have some. Ooh. Looks like a giant grape. what I can do is also put some underneath just for extra stabilization. And then I'm just, look at it, it looks like a cute little grape. Oh my gosh, so adorable. Okay, so I did get these baking tools, which is like a little scalpel, because baking is intense like that. Because I'll use these for the details on the fruit. I know this purple's a little bit darker than in the anime. Honestly, I tried looking for fondant that was like a lighter purple, and I could have honestly made my own, but that's fine. This is good. Center it. Look at this little purple blob. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Love it. It looks like everything's coming together pretty well. For this one, at least. Fondant is just so smooth. Beautiful. Yeah! First time might not go as well as other times. Ooh. Let's see. Which, I mean, it's okay. Obviously, it takes learning. You can't become a pro baker your first try, your second probably not. My hands are like turning purple right now. So I'm just gonna try to straighten up this table a little bit before I continue. Okay, so for Luffy's fruit, it basically the shape is just like an S, the Gomu Gomu no. Okay. I want it to appear to look thick, but I don't want it actually to be thick because that's just like a lot of fondant. So what I'm trying to do, make thinner pieces and just like spread them out. So basically I'm just gonna go off of like this design. And I'm going to smush it just a bit because I don't want them to be that thick. And I'll go with this side. So this is kind of the end product I'm going to have. I'm just gonna keep that there for a second. Alexa, turn on air conditioning. So I have a couple of shapes right now. So what I'm going to do next is take these, and I know I don't have enough, so I'm going to continue making more. Is I have this edible adhesive, which honestly sounds terrifying. Edible anything is like, oh, okay. Oh, did I take the tap? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Ooh, okay. So what I'm going to do is pick the side that I think looks the best. Put my better ones on the top, or where you can see them more. But I'm going to start from the bottom. Glue them on. Press them a little bit. It's hard to pick which sides I like better. And then I'll basically just press them a little bit just so they stay on. So as you can see, I already have 2 of them on that I use the edible adhesive, and you just have to hold it for a little bit. And me just looking at this, I'm like, a lot of fondant on a cake. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep sticking, and then I can really see how much more I will need. Sometimes hold it for a little bit. Okay, so basically here is what I have so far. Looks pretty good, to be honest. So I basically have another side to do. Look at my hands, they're so purple. Extra glue that I have. that, ooh, almost got it. I'd say it turned out pretty dang adorable. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I am going to put it in the fridge so the adhesive can cool down, but I'd have to say this turned out so cute. So now I'd like to say this is another fun part. Basically, you get to make the top of the Gomu Gomu fruit. I crafted this little wire frame to sit on the inside of it just to keep its shape. I also cooled off this fondant because when I was doing aces, the fondant was melting like in my hand, like bubblegum. Oof, I hope I didn't like make it too cold. This fondant actually I didn't think tasted that good. Probably because the other one was like professional fondant and this is more of like, I'd say like college craft, like I want to bake friendly. So it doesn't taste as good. It tastes cheaper, I should say. Which, I mean, it doesn't matter anyways because it's not like I'm going to eat the stem. That'd be a little nasty. So what I'm going to do is roll it out. Kind of like how I did Luffy's. This is probably good enough. So what I'm going to do is basically, I'm going to take this, squish the fondant from the top onto it. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my cake paintbrushes. And what I'm going to do is basically just paint in the little crevices just because you can kind of see the adhesive. And I don't want that. So this is icing color. Ooh. Don't want to get it on my hands, which I think I just did. Whatever. There we go. And that was just a little part of it. So I guess I cut out the part where I put the stem on, but here we go. Here's the Gomu Gomu fruit, Luffy's fruit, and I think it turned out pretty dang good. Now I know most of the time first tries never turn out that perfect, but I think this turned out pretty good, better than I expected it to. But here it is. I'm really proud of myself, and it looks good. It probably tastes delicious. I mean, it's chocolate cake, and I love chocolate cake, so yeah, here's Luffy's devil's fruit. And I wonder if I'll gain the ability of rubber once I eat it. Probably not though. But yeah, so here's Luffy's. And here is Ace's devil's fruit. And I think it turned out pretty good. This was obviously my first try. And it took a while because I had to cut out each flame on its own. Well, with the little cutter that I made. So it wasn't perfect, obviously. But I think overall it turned out pretty dang good. And since I made it a couple days ago, I'm actually gonna try this one first. So we'll see. We'll see how it tastes. Probably tastes really sugary, like fondant. But will Sanji be proud of me? This kind of hurts. Oh, that missed a piece of fondant. But basically looks like a hamburger. So now we're gonna try it. That's pretty good. Again, with this fondant I picked out, actually really good fondant. Like overall this tastes really good. Here's my cooking video making devil's fruit. I had a lot of fun doing it. I hope you guys had fun watching it. I mean, this was a different video than my usuals, but I want to start doing more creative things like this. So if you like this video and want to see more videos kind of like doing crafts or creative things, hit that like button. My hands are just purple and orange still, but whatever. And make sure to subscribe to my channel for more awesome One Piece content and other anime things. And as always, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay fresh. Bye!
Sanji's cooking, Chopper's doctoring.